Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy, I Sleep Too Late, and today we are playing some more Vintage on MTGO. We are winning the die roll, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and go first. I am playing Dredge, and this is not a keepable hand. We really need to see Bazaar Baghdad, so we're going to go ahead and mulligan here. Again, we need to mulligan until we get Bazaar Baghdad. We need to mulligan until we get Bazaar Baghdad. We need to powder here. We'll put back Icarid, Prize Amalgam, and Stinkweed. We're gonna powder here. We're gonna keep this. And this is about as good as it gets, right? Let's go ahead and Bazaar here. Discard 3 cards, so we'll discard. They probably have a Wasteland, I'm thinking, so we'll discard Narco, Grief, Narco, and Force. Oh, this clicking is awful. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and get a hollow one. Okay, they're going to force this. That's fine. Because next turn we can probably just like... I don't know if we're going to want to do that again. We could. It depends. If they decide to wasteland us... Okay, they're not going to wasteland us, I don't think. Yeah, they're not going to wasteland us. Kind of want to see what our next draw is going to be. Oh, another Bazaar. Yes, please. All right, let's just I guess we should activate this. And I guess we'll activate it again. We really need to just... Okay, there we go. I was going to say we really need to find like at least one Dredge. And we found one. Stock up. Okay. The fact that we have like double Dredge here, 2 Bazaar Bagdads, all it takes is 1 Dredger for us to be like solid here. And they're doing a whole lot of nothing, which is great for us. All right, let's just draw for turn because I really want to see at least like I want to see more Dredgers. Okay, we got Creeping Chill. We're going to use Creeping Chill. And then we're going to activate Bazaar. We're going to Dredge 6. And then Dredge 5. And then discard 3. Yep. I'm not going to yield to like every... I'm not going to auto yield anymore. I learned the hard way that is just not the right thing to do when you're playing this deck. And then we're going to do this again. We're going to go guard Grave Troll. And then we're going to Stinkweed Imp. And then we're going to... Oh, are we out of Dredgers? Huh. Turns out we're out of Dredgers. Okay, they're down to 7 now. So I think we are looking really good here. Okay, we got nothing, so we're gonna F6. They're gonna time walk. Do they have the cards? Do they have what it takes? Because we're just gonna untap and just kind of stomp them, I guess. I think that's the right word. Okay, cool. Game 1, check. Let's see. They're probably gonna bring in like a bunch of artifacts, I would imagine. But I still don't know if it's right to bring in Force of Vigor. I guess Force of Vigor. The thing is, like, though, like they're not going to be playing Leyline of the Void, right? Because they're a Lurrus deck. So I don't think they're gonna. I don't think we should worry about Force of Vigor as much. We might have to worry about things like Vexing Bubble, in which case Force of Vigor isn't going to do anything against that anyway. I don't even think we worry about Sickening Shoal, right? Because what is Sickening Shoal really going to do? It's going to get rid of their Lurrus. Do I even care about that? I think Mindbreak Trap could be useful. But again, it just makes me more... It just makes me lose more to, like, Vexing Bubble and stuff like that. Force of Negation might be useful. I guess I could bring in these three. I don't know. And then, like... I mean, what am I cutting here? Chalice. Chalice is an easy cut because, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to be able to Chalice them on turn 1. Mental Misstep. Probably still useful. The Gitaxian Probe I don't really care about. And then maybe get rid of Obnoxious. I think that's good enough. It's about all the sideboarding I can do, really. Alright. Well, this is a mulligan. This is going to be a powder. We're going to put... Let's put Hollow One in the back. Alright, this is a keep. And yeah, we got everything we need. And they didn't leyline us or anything like that. So we're in a good spot here. Just gonna pass the turn, I guess. All right, that's fine. All right, they got the Wasteland. We're going to Bazaar here. Oh, we found another Bazaar. Nice. Stinkweed, Golgari Thug. And let's put Icarid down back there. Okay, do I care about Icarid right now? Because this gets us what? Golgari Thug? Oh, Containment Priest. That's a good one. That's a really good card. We can still Stinkweed here. Uh-oh. What happened? Hold on a second, everyone. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. My screen froze up for a bit. Let's dredge 5 here. And let's see. We still got some stuff we can do. I guess we're gonna Bazaar here. I don't think we use... Yeah, I don't think we want to use this yet, do we? We want to find hollow ones. Yes, we found the hollow one. Okay, I was gonna say that would have been very unfortunate, but we did get the hollow one. We're gonna put back some dredgers, I guess. And let's just cast the hollow one and not get force of willed. Oh no, they have the force of will. Okay. I guess we just try to do it again. It's not over yet, right? Like, there's still a lot of things we could do. We have 2 hollow ones in the graveyard. We still have 2 more hollow ones in the deck. Alright, well, we're not going to do this. We need a Sickening Shoal is what we need. Just going to draw naturally, I guess. Alright, there's a Noxious Revival. It's pretty good. Discard 3, we'll discard Prized, Serum, and Silver Smote. Alright, so we could just Noxious Revival our hollow one, I guess. I'm gonna just Noxious Revival our hollow one. Let's not do that just yet. Actually, yeah, let's do it now. I'm gonna do this now. They're gonna Mental Misstep, sure. Could have, I could have forced negation that, but then I just wouldn't have enough cards to like, to find like to keep the hollow one. But probably still would have been worth it, I think. All right, this I'm gonna force negation actually. Do I care about this? Probably not, right? As a judge, I keep trying to play like fair Magic, and I'm like, maybe this doesn't really make sense. Maybe I don't care if they have 3 cards. But I think I still do care about that. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna just pass here because I don't want to lose this Bazaar. Well, there's the Ancestral Recall. Sure. Going game 3, I think things are going to be a little bit different. Game 3 is going to be slightly different here because we know that we're not going to have to fight off like Leyline of the Void, and so they're not going to be able to do much of anything. I mean, they're a Lurrus deck, right? So they're not going to want to play cards like Leyline of the Void. We're not going to use a replacement effect here. Just going to play a Bazaar and then pass. So things are slow. I feel like all it takes is like 2... I feel like all it takes is like 2 hollow ones, right? For us to get there. Maybe I should try Shambling Shelling. Oh, we got rid of a Noxious Revival. That's okay. I think that was still a good play because we kind of time walked ourselves like a couple times. right, there's Lurrus. Say no to this. Just draw for turn, I guess. All right, let's do the bizarre thing. Discard this, discard this, discard this, I guess. Now I think I'm just gonna lose because no matter what, I mean, it depends. I have to see like one more turn to see if I can get a hollow one, then things will be different. But if not, then things will be done, I think. Gonna just stinkweed him here. Oh, there we go. Creeping Chill. Now that's a card. Yeah, let's say cancel. Cancel. Oh, there's a hollow one. Okay. Very nice. Did we just come back? Wow, did we just come back? Oh no, Swords of Plowshares. Okay, well we're at 10. So we have like a couple more opportunities to find hollow one because we've got we've got excuse me, we've got Noxious Revivals, and we still have one more hollow one in the deck. So I say we should like stinkweed him here, I guess. Nice. We're getting the creeping chills. That's keeping us alive a little bit. But yeah, I mean right now we're just looking for another hollow one. Because if we can do that, maybe get a couple more creeping chills. I don't know how many creeping chills we have left. We still have 2 more creeping chills. And there's 15 cards in our deck. So we have to we have to get lucky here, basically. I guess we can go Gari here. Try to find the, there's the other creeping chill. And then we should hopefully find the last hollow one, right? Nope, didn't find it. That's unfortunate, but we are looking for a 4th hollow one, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still one left in the deck. We'll see. We'll see if I can find it. All right, they're going to attack for 5. And we're going to see one more card. I think, yeah, we're just going to... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shambling Shell. Okay, there's the last Creeping Chill. And then let's go ahead and activate... Oh, we didn't get there. All right, well, we're going to just concede. I was hoping we would find like the hollow one. Let's see what our next cards would have been. Okay, hollow one was in the deck. I wasn't crazy. We just didn't get there. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to bring in some sickening shoals for the containment priest. Do I care about anything else? Like, do I care about 0 mana stuff for Chalice? I guess since I'm on the draw, since I'm on the play, I could probably bring that in. And then I think Noxious Survival is actually kind of good too. What do I not care about? Probably Mindbreak Trap is not good. I think Force Negation is just the worst version of Force of Will, so I'm going to cut that. I still think Serum Powder is necessary here. I think that as far as 2 more cards, we can cut, like... I guess we don't really need Mental Misstep. I guess we can cut the last Noxious Revival. I don't know. I still think that... I think we have a good shot at winning here. I think we have a very good shot at winning. Let's mulligan this. Oh, let's powder. Yeah, we have to powder here. Sad, but unfortunately, we have to do that. And then we're going to have to mulligan here. We're going to have to powder this. Put back... Oh, let's put back Hollow One. Okay, yes, we're going to keep this. All right, we're going to keep this, and then we're going to go Bazaar. And let's just activate Bazaar right now so that we can get some stuff started. Oh, yes. Okay. We got so many Dredgers in the graveyard. And we've got Noxious Revival double backup. So if they go Wasteland, we should be fine. We could even discard Narcomoeba and then like Noxious it into the top of the library. Like, we got a lot of options here. And I really don't care about Black Lotus. I just don't. I mean, if they're going to use Black Lotus on Ponder, that's like whatever, right? Like, they're playing like a turn 3 deck right now, and we're playing like a turn 5, 6 deck. All right. I don't care too much about that. Let's see if we can... yeah, I don't care too much about that, actually. So, I say this. We can Dredge until we find Hollow One, and then we can just, like, Noxious Revival a Hollow One on top of our library, right? Is that the plan here? Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna try to Dredge until we find Hollow One. And then we're just gonna discard these 3. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't. Let's Golgari Thug this time. I'm doing this for a reason, actually. Cool, so we get Creeping Chill. Yes. Yes. And then that's fine. We don't do that. But we can go Noxious Revival now. And let's Noxious Revival our Hollow One. Let's go Bizarre Baghdad. Gonna Let's say no to this. And let's just see if we can find one more card. Ah, that was tough. That was rough. But I think it'll be fine. We got the hollow one. So now it's a matter of, do they have Swords of Plowshares? Can we find... okay, they have the Swords of Plowshares. Can we find Sickening Shoal is the question. Because at this point, we're just gonna wait for Sickening Shoal. We have like 14 turns to do that. All right, we got some time. We might still lose, though, unfortunately, due to the Containment Priest. It might still be too late. Because right now we're at the point where we need to develop our hand so that we can get 2 cards for what we need to do. Okay, I think we should... We'll draw 2, discard 3. Yeah, I think we should do it now. Oh, hollow one. Discard 3, huh? Well, I wasn't expecting to get a hollow one, but we did get one. That should defend ourselves a little bit better. They probably have another source of Plowshares, I'm assuming. If they do, that's fine, because it's just going to buy us more time until we find the Sickening Shoal. And how many... Wait, let's see. There's 2 Sickening Shoals in the deck? There's only 2. There's only 2 Sickening Shoals in the deck. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. There's only 1 hollow one in the deck. So, I think, I don't know, with 20 cards, it's going to be tough. Here's Grief. We're just going to have to try to find a bigger hand size. We're going to have to wait a few turns to do this. But Lurrus definitely increases the clock, like, significantly. Let's see, what do they bring here? Ponder? Oh, Time Walk, okay. That's annoying. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that cleansing thing I don't care too much about. All right. Guess we should activate this. Should I just give them the game? No, let's keep going. I was gonna just concede, but I think there's still a chance. A non-zero chance. We just need to find like another sickening shoal, I guess. All right. Unfortunately, we didn't get there, but we tried our best. I think that, like I said before, the dredges are a lot of fun, and you can really steamroll over people if you play your cards right. The problem is that obviously there's a lot of sideboard pieces that will be very good against you. So you have to either mulligan aggressively or try to find cards that or sideboard well enough that you can kind of counteract that stuff. But regardless, like it doesn't matter. You might have like the best hand. You might make the best decisions, and I feel like sometimes you'll still just end up losing. I don't necessarily think I made the best decisions in this game. I think that there's arguments to be made for and against the certain things that you do in Dredge. Like, perfect example is turn one, activating Bazaar on turn one on your main phase. I think that's probably the right thing to do, especially when you have hollow ones. But some people might disagree with that. For example, there was one game where I think I didn't do it. I just waited until the end of their turn. I think that was probably correct before hollow one, but there's like a lot of different reasons to do things, right? And you just don't know like what the best way to do it is. Because if you do things on your main phase, that allows your opponent to react at sorcery speed on their turn, depending on what the matchup is, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time. Peace out.